All right, guys, so welcome back to the channel again. Yeah, it had been a while since I made a video, but we are back to it. Been super busy with work with this heat, but got another project. Just went and picked up this bad boy, I think it was 3 days ago. It's not running. It last ran, I want to say 6 years. The tag here says 2015. So flip you around, do a little walk around and show you what we got. So it's a 1998 GMC Sierra 2500. It's the 3/4 ton with the 8 lug wheels. It's definitely more of the work truck. Got the roll-up windows, rubber mats. It's an automatic. Cloth seats. Pretty dirty. Get to cleaning this out in a little bit. Got the 33 1250 16.5s on the 16 by like 9 3/4. Got the old school ball hitch. Like I said, it's been sitting for about 6 years. Hasn't ran since. It's been grandpa owned. Might need to do a little repaint on it, but we'll see. It was grandpa owned. Apparently grandpa number 1 had passed away and the truck went up for sale. And grandpa number 2 picked it up. And it does only have 146,000 miles on it. Anyway, grandpa number 2 picked it up. Was daily driving the truck. And apparently drove it to HEB one day. And the truck stopped running. They figured it was a fuel pump. Grandpa had it towed back to the house. And it hasn't ran since. So, old owner says it was probably just fuel pump needs to be replaced. So, I got that coming in the mail today. I did put a new battery on it this morning, so haven't even tried to turn it over or anything like that. Apparently the truck is completely stock. Stock headers, stock exhaust, stock cats. Very clean underneath. Needs to be washed. I'll do a full detail on it later. But yeah, just got this battery put on this morning. I'm gonna get the keys and see what see if this thing even turns over. You can kind of see right here where it was sitting in the dirt. I'll post a few pictures up right now of it sitting in the where it was sitting. But the fuel pumps on these trucks are actually inside the tank. So what I've done is I put the battery on it. I want to just make sure that this thing does turn over, and we can kind of go from there. Engine oil is good, trans fluid's good, and but dude said that the truck ran perfect previously, so kind of just relying on hearsay. But I'm gonna jump in it real quick, see if this thing turns over, and see what happens. Now that we got a battery in it, I guess we can see if all the lights work. Well, that's a good sign. Everything spun over. I guess I bought it from the grandson of the grandpa that drove this truck. He said truck ran great, shifted great, did everything perfect. It just fuel pump went out in it. So I'm just kind of going off of what he said. I did a little diagnosing on my own. I've tried doing some wiring and checking the fuses, seeing if anything was bad there. Jumped out the fuel pump at the relay, and that fuel pump just is not turning on. So I do believe that fuel pump is bad, and that's why I do have it ordered, and hopefully it does get here today. So since I'm leaning towards the fuel pump being bad as well, I'm gonna start taking this fuel pump out and removing the old fuel pump out of the tank, and then when the new one gets here, put the new one in and see what happens. It's about all I can do at this point, because I mean, we're getting spark, we got start, we got everything but fuel. So like I said, when I jump it out at the fuse relay, that pump doesn't turn on. You can definitely hear the pumps on these old 98s and these 5.7s. It's pretty loud. So get this tank removed and see what we need to do about getting a new one put in. All right, so I finally got the fuel tank out. It took a little bit longer than I was expecting, but of course I'm by myself, so. And this thing is full of gas. So just got the new pump in. Apparently it's like a new wiring harness now. So there's the old style that I pulled off, and then there's this new style that I got to rewire in. So we'll see how that goes. But got all this dust and stuff cleaned up, dirt. I'm gonna spray it with some all-purpose cleaner here. You know that I gotta go with that chemical, guys. As soon as I get that, let it soak, then I'm gonna hit it with my steamer and get all this stuff, all that dust and dirt out of the creases and crevices, so I don't get any fuel inside the tank. But yeah, I'll probably put you on a time lapse here in a little bit, get this all cleaned up, and see if we can get it removed up. All right, so little update. I know I haven't videoed much, but it hasn't been much. It's just taking time. Got the old pump out, got the new pump here, new wiring harness that I do have to cut the old one off. I'll show you what this one looks like. And I did confirm this pump has failed due to this little wire right there. It's no longer attached to power the pump. See, the black one's down there, but this gray one broke off. But this one has a 4-prong harness like that, but these new ones apparently come with these harnesses because those old ones would actually vibrate loose and cause interference with connection. So this one comes, the new 4-prong, and I'm guessing this black one is actually like the fuel tank pressure sensor, which I don't believe we need. So I'm gonna get this new pump put in, go rewire the new harness in, put some new gas in there. I did clean out all of the gas. Now, it's not the cleanest, but it's as good as I'm gonna get it. But got all the old gas out because it had been sitting for 6 years, but got as much little particles that I could get out of it. And yeah, I'm gonna get this new pump put in and wire the harness, fill it up with gas, and cross our fingers. Got the new little harness all crimped together with the 4-prong. I'm gonna electrical tape all this, make it look a little bit nicer. Get the tank put in and hook up our fuel lines. Got another one back up there. And fill the tank up with gas. Or we're actually gonna raise this all the way up and then fill it with gas. And hopefully she starts. All right. Another update. It's really hot. We're in central South Texas, so it's probably like 105. Got the tank all put in. I had a spare 5-gallon tank of gas sitting around, so filled it up. So got a little bit of gas. Oh. Wanting to start. Anyway, truck wouldn't start, so I did a whole lot of research trying to figure out why this thing would only start for a second and shut off. Well, I figured out these 98 to 2000 models actually have a pass lock, or as a pass lock that actually tell the truck to not start. So I ordered one of these bad boys, and they're not the cheapest. So, and this is definitely not an Amazon special. They don't make them anymore. They have to be rebuilt, and it's just, it actually came in pretty quick. So I'm gonna plug this in, hook the battery back up. I have to do a whole relearn on the actual key system and see if the truck starts and runs. So hook everything up, and I'll get back to you when we're. So I'm gonna attempt to do this right. There's instructions on how to reset the key to the ignition here, so let's give it a shot. Now we get to wait for 10 minutes. So we're on minute 20. We got the off key one more time, and should be starting it here in just a second. See, hopefully that works. I knew the battery was gonna be dead. All right, I've been piddling with this thing for the last few days. I finally got off call from work, so I haven't been able to work on this thing in about a week, and then plus it's been raining off and on all day. So, little update on what I've got done with the truck so far. I'll turn the camera around here. While I was looking over everything, I noticed one of these wires, the old spark plug wires right here connected to the actual spark plug, didn't even have a little metal piece in it, so it wasn't even making contact to the spark plug. So I got all new spark plugs, all new wires, everything. And so the truck is actually into the key relearning process for, I don't even know, the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th time, whatever. But we're 28 and a half minutes in. We got 2 more minutes. Still got the engine service soon. With the new module put in, that has actually made the security light, it's gone. So the key relearn process is turning it on, trying to start it, turning it off, or actually leaving it on for 10 minutes, turn it off for 10 seconds, try and start it again and then letting it be on for 10 more minutes, off for 10 seconds, and for the third time, and then that fourth try, it's supposed to start. So I've kind of saved y'all and spared y'all the time of watching all that. So got another minute. This truck doesn't smell the best, so you know, got the old little trees in there. Trying to make it smell a little better with the black ice. But there was a cut on top of the intake here, so I didn't know if that was sucking air, causing issues, so I filled that up with tape. I've checked all the sensors. I've unplugged the mass airflow sensor. It still did nothing. I've checked for vacuum leaks. Nothing. The only thing I've come upon is the key relearn. So, like I said, for the millionth time. Oh, so we got 30 minutes. We got 20 more seconds. We'll see. And we're gonna shut it off for 10 seconds. Sorry about the glare, the sun's running right in it. Let's see what happens. Oh! Did that really just work? It's running. No tick, no knock. Doesn't smell the best because all the rat stuff that's on everything. Got oil pressure. I guess the fuel gauge don't work. Don't beat on that too much. Voltage. Sounds pretty good. This truck is way too quiet. Soon, very soon, we will be cutting that off. True dual, straight pipe to some 4-inch tips, but we're gonna leave the stock cats so we're not obnoxiously loud. Well, she's gonna sound good, but I am very stoked. This thing runs like a gym. No miss, nothing. Literally put a battery, spark plugs, wires. Let's see. New security module. And that was it. And then a few hours of key relearning. I went and also bought an actual code reader, hooked it up to the truck, and there was absolutely zero code. So that pretty much led me to being exactly what I was thinking from the beginning, that it was just a key relearn. So I am surprised this thing is running so well. But that's a 350 for you. I don't know what to say. This is just a all-around grandpa truck. Very well taken care of. I'm gonna do a full, you know, the whole wash video. So, and then maybe the next video we'll see if she actually drives. See if I can take her around the block. I'm fairly certain I'm gonna need new wheels, new tires. And then in the middle of the process of changing wheels and tires, I'm probably going to change the brakes just because it's from 1998 and it's got 150,000 miles on it. So there's actually no telling what they look like if they've been changed before or not. But I'll be making another video on all that, maintaining it and stuff. You're going to need to change the oil on it. No telling when the last time that happened. But 98 GMC 350 V8 Vortec runs like a chop. So y'all let me know when you don't think we need to do to this truck. I'm gonna make it shine and it's gonna look good. But y'all enjoy the videos. I know it's been a while. I've been slacking, yes, but it's summertime and my job is required to work a lot of hours during summertime. So I try and do what I can. I'm always searching on Facebook Marketplace for these little deals like this, not running. And every now and then I can get them running. So I do my best. Hang with me. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, please comment. I'll try and answer any questions. But this is gonna be a good one. I've always wanted one of these old GMC 350s. And that 454 would be a little happier, but 350 will do. It's a little better on gas mileage anyway. But we're gonna get a good old power washing on it and seeing what we can get shined up on this old truck next video. But like I said, please like, subscribe, follow this build. It'll be on a multi-little series build, so I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.